Hi, welcome back to our channel. My name's Jolie, and today the format is going to be just a little different, a little bit more like a chat. And I have my water here. Make sure that we're all drinking water and staying hydrated. It's August and it's been pretty hot. So today it rained a little bit. I spent some time with a friend, my Al-Anon buddy, um, that we normally take walks. Today we decided we're going to go downtown and visit some of the art galleries. So that was a highlight today, and that was really nice to do. Um, Getting back to what I had in mind. So the other day, I want to share with you that I had gotten. I've been working for this. I have two jobs, right, and that I've been talking about. And one of them is a corporate job, and it's a retail, right, a women's clothing store, but they're all about values and like sustainability and things like that. At least that's their mission. So I was like, sure, I'd like to work with them, and I think it'd be kind of cool. And plus, people are nice. And so I got, long story short, I got the review period. So we're in review period, and because I've been there for over a year, and but the review was really beautiful. Because it related a lot to what we talk about on this channel, which is recovery and how to have relationships, how to communicate differently, or to have a different perception. So I wanted to read this off because it talks about values and behaviors, and I was like, this is great. I want to share it because it's something that I want to remember and assimilate in my character. Hopefully that'll work out. So I'll get started. So also, let me know what you think. Like, have you gotten reviewed at a job and thought, like, I like that structure, or they're full of shit, something like that. This is it was a conversation that my manager and I had. It was and she also went over some things that she highlighted that she appreciated about me. So it was like an appreciation kind of sit down and let's you know have a great team. So I thought, having a great team is also like, it's about having good relationships and mission for life. So it goes, it has like a column with values, and then opposite that in the same column it's behaviors. So it's like, so I'll read it and see how this works out. So I'm just kind of winging it here, obviously. All right, so values: we are authentic. That means we work to know our true selves and let that guide how we grow and stretch, because we make our most valuable contribution when we're engaged, when we're engaging our strengths and passions. So we make our most valuable contributions when we are engaging and our strengths and our passions come through. So being authentic also means we value what others contribute. So their gifts are unique and complement our own. So just to bring that awareness about others as well as ourselves. And so what are those behaviors? We show up. We're present when engaging with others. We are aware of our impact on others. We seek feedback and opportunities to learn and grow. And we're honest and sincere. So that's ways that we can, um, contribute to our authenticity, is having behaviors that will encourage that. So I really, So I hope that you're getting something out of it. I'm going to have a sip of water. All right. So the second column says we thrive in connection. True. In all the books we've been reading, absolutely. You know, first of all, we are authentic. We seek to know who our true selves are and let that guide how we grow and stretch, right? So that we become valuable to ourselves and to others. And so next, we thrive in connection. So together, our individual voices create a richer whole. We're, we're better together, right? So we're a good combination. So that's how we thrive in connection. So we collaborate, taking inspiration from different perspectives and collective energy. This is beautiful. And so how we collaborate, those are the behaviors now. How do we do the action? Behavior is the action, right? So here we go. So we invite diverse ideas and opinions. We invite that. So we can see the perceptions. We can change our perception or consider that or understand that from others. You know, it doesn't mean that we have to shift what we're doing. It means that we invite that. Why not? We, how we collaborate, we listen and learn from each other. Listen, and we learn from each other, whatever that means. We learn just by being present with each other. We address issues directly with those involved. So that means that we collaborate that way, and we thrive in connection instead of avoidance. And we seek opportunities to connect people and ideas. Okay, we seek those opportunities. This is great for relationships, working relationships or personal relationships, how we grow in ourselves, how we get to know who we are, be the best we can, so we can contribute value with our value when we engage our strengths and passions. We can be honest and sincere, little by little, right? Learning how to do that. So the next one is we trust each other. So trust happens when we build genuine connections, when we act in each other's best interest, when we feel safe enough to be fully present, when we feel safe enough to listen to each other deeply, and when we are honest and when we're kind, even when we make mistakes. Because our mistakes, like our connections, are opportunities to learn and grow. Yes, opportunities. Mistakes are our opportunities, right? And how do we put that into action? How we relate our behaviors. So be accountable and follow through on commitments. We relate by with our behaviors by sharing our own vulnerabilities and mistakes. We are consistent with words to actions. And we create and hold space for others to speak openly. That's creating a safe space. Beautiful. This is, all right, so next one, here we go. We innovate through creativity. Hooray. We innovate, we make new through creativity. So we value new ideas, even the ones we can't act on right now. Have enthusiasm for those, right? But if we can't do them now, then it's okay. So we make time to follow our curiosity. We make time to follow our curiosity. So we support people as they try new things, because we know that taking risks is how we'll make a greater impact. So the action, the behavior of innovating through creativity is how we grow, by contributing ideas, by demonstrating curiosity, by being agile, go with the flowy. And we grow by approaching change with positivity, with an attitude of, okay, of wonder and delight, if possible. Even if we're feeling like, no, I don't like change, like being honest about it and then saying, but I'm here. I'm aware of that, and I'm gonna like put my best foot forward here. Yeah. Okay. Next, we are committed to health and the whole. Let me read that again. We are committed to the health of the whole. All of us thrive only when each of us does. We all thrive when everyone thrives. When we honor our diversity and we learn from our differences. When each of us thrives, when we have a balanced life and we can focus on what's really important. So we help each other set priorities. We challenge the things that feel complicated. And we believe in doing business to support a healthy planet. Well, you can take out business. We believe in doing life to support a healthy planet, healthy people, and healthy outcome. Making choices that ensure the well-being of our community, both in the company and in the world. So in the family and in the world, right? And how we can make that impact. So bring joy to all of your work, celebrate successes, support others' well-being, and take care of yourself. That's how we do the action, the behavior of making an impact. So lastly, but not leastly, the values are, we are united by purpose. So in relationships to all that is, to our oneness, it takes all of us working together to expand the universal potential. We make meaningful impact when our individual purposes aligns with the universe's purpose, and when we trust our voices and use them in a way that positively affects others. It shows in the spirit of our work, of our life, of our actions, and our behaviors to align with that. How do we focus, right? Consider the big picture and the why in everything we do. We set priorities and expectations for results. We look for ways to simplify processes, and we connect our life with the universal purpose, vision, and priorities of your life and the people in it. So I varied it a little bit so that it wasn't all a work-related thing, because when I saw this, I'm like, this is something to share, because it's really, it's in order, it's clear, it puts things in priority, and it's an alternate perception of working your life in recovery, or working my life in recovery. For instance, successful conversation tips, it says here, if we can listen actively to each other, maintaining regular eye contact and being present, minimizes distractions. We can verbally acknowledge each other by saying, I see, or what I hear you telling me is, or I get the impression that you are feeling, like be able to acknowledge the verbal cues from the person that you're listening to, that you actively listening to. And then validate, have I understood you correctly, right? So, and then giving feedback, right? So provide context around a situation. Um, Describe the specific behavior here. When you did so and so, when you did this. So this way it's understood, like when you're having a conversation, to have success in your conversations, and give specific suggestions for future. So like in the future, that's how you would start that feedback. So, and asking for the person that you're talking to's point of view and actively listen. So then using the eye contact and being present and verbally acknowledge and validate. What else do they say here? Receiving feedback. Let's not get triggered here because it's easy to give it, right? And if they would just take the feedback, everything would be fine, right? That's not always how it goes, right? We have to like be in a situation to give feedback. Number one, like, did they ask for it? So, right, let's not give feedback unless someone's asking for it. So receiving feedback. So follow the active listening guidance above where it says maintaining regular eye contact, being present to minimize distractions, and verbally acknowledge with the cues of what I hear you telling me is, or I see, or and then validate by saying, have I understood you correctly? In an open dialogue, meaning like not like getting ready to, we're not in a tennis match, right? That's the if we feel like we're in a tennis match, ready to hit that ball back, then we're not actively listening. We're triggering, we're getting triggered, we're in a competition. So there's a place where we can pray first before this happens. We can do all the work that needs to be done so that we can actually do and have successful conversation. I always dreamed of having successful conversations with family members. It doesn't always go that way, right? But I can do my part. I can practice these things. And I may not do them all so great. And I'm here and you've heard me admit that because I'm not. But I can keep coming back and I can do my best. I can easily do this at work. Maybe. But this is why I look at this and I go, I think it's really beautiful because it's clear. And if I'm open to receive this and then keep practicing, then I'll have more success and confidence in my ability to be present and to feel good about myself no matter what. Like I can pause, listen actively. Really, by listening, really is I mean, unless I'm in a position where I'm supposed to give feedback or someone's asking for that, then I could be kind. I need to be, think about that. And then also ask for the person's point of view and listen, So receiving the feedback, let's get back to that. So follow active listening, listen with openness, check for understanding, ask for examples if needed. Be self-aware of your reactions, right? Consider next steps, if any, setting up a follow-up meeting. So let me consider this. I heard your feedback and thank you for your examples. Can we talk about this in a week after I've thought about it? Or next time I come to, maybe we can meet for coffee, you know, something like that. Or I'll call you tomorrow. I need a minute to think about this. Or if you live with this person that you're talking to actively, and say, you know, I want to think about this so that I can pray on it or meditate on it, and then get back to you. You know, then we can talk about it a little bit tomorrow. And I appreciate you giving me the time to do that. You know, it's an act of love for yourself and for the person that you're talking to. So, and then closing the conversation at the end, like for instance, thank you for your understanding that I need the time, or thank you for your for listening. You know, this conversation was really good, or and then confirm on agreed upon things. You know, this is about making changes in your life. This is about how to do that with having success in conversation. And then follow up. Just like, you know, talk about it again and just, you know, ponder it, think about it. I think this is something that I do, and it helps me in all walks of life. So, so that's that. Thanks for listening. So I have my crazy hairdo today. I used rice water. I like this is what I do. Like before I cook the rice, I soak the rice in clean, like the distilled water, right? And then it comes cloudy, right? So then I let it sit out. So then I sieve it out and put it to the side, and then I let it sit out for a little bit. And so a day or so, you can keep it in the refrigerator or you can leave it out, and it sort of gets a fermented thing. So you can do it that way, or you can put orange peel in it so that it doesn't smell like rice. It kind of smells like rice, but I like the smell of rice. So, and then I just soak my hair in it and I work it in my scalp, and then I put it on my skin as well. But I heard that it's good for you. I have a soap for my hair that's made out of rice and supposedly makes it grow. And I think if you've watched my videos, my hair has gotten thicker, and it's one of those things that I do, as well as gaining weight. But I feel healthy and happy. So anyway, let's go ahead and say the Serenity prayer. If you're still here with me, give us a thumbs up so that other people can find this content. I am so excited about the new books that we're reading. We're reading Each Day a New Beginning. It's a daily meditation book. I don't have the 365 days of those yet, but that'll be throughout the year plus, because I'm skipping days here and there still. Reading Paths to Recovery. We're on step 4. So I have Paths to Recovery steps 1, 2, and 3. We just started 4. We're halfway through it. So you can check that out if you just go into the search button. If you're looking for that, you can find it. And as well as any date that you're looking for a recovery reading of Courage to Change, Hope for Today, and One Day at a Time in Al-Anon. So you just put in the date and readings will come up. So then you'll be able to hear me read it to you. And then Course in Miracles. We are almost done with Course in Miracles. So you can go up to lesson 300, and we're like 349 right now. So basically, this will be done shortly. So you can look up any of those lessons, and I read those to you as well. So anyway, I am grateful for you guys, and I love you very much. I love the comments. So I feel like I'm not alone. I appreciate you. All right, so let's say the Serenity prayer together, okay? And be present. A nice deep breath in and out, okay? God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we can't change, to have the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So God's will, not mine, be done. So keep coming back. It works if you work it, because you're worth it. Because you're worth it. And I love you. Bye, you guys. See you soon.